This is the last topic of Unit 2 of GST is refunds and interest of refunds. This refund of tax is section 54. Mention the what is a refund and what are the interest tax of refund. The provisions of section 54 to 58 shall come into force with the effect of 1st 7 2017. So these mentioned the section of 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 of the refund of tax, and also the refund tax rule 89 to 97 mentioned what are the rules for followed the refund and the interest rate of the refund. Before that we are going to rule, we shall discuss about the refund or refund of tax. This refund of tax section 54 of the GST. So what is refund? Refund has been discussed in section 54 of the CGST or SGST Act. The refund includes any balance amount in the electronic cash ledger, so claimed in the returns, or any unutilized input tax credit in respect of zero rated supplies made without payment of tax, or where the credit has accumulated on account of rate of tax on inputs being higher than the rate of tax on output supplies other than nil rated or fully exempted supplies, and tax paid by specialized agency of United Nations or any multilateral financial institution and organization notified under the United Nations. The United Nations Privileges and Immunities Act 1947 and consulate or embassy of foreign countries on any inward supplies. These all are the refund. So refund means whenever you are paid the much more amount apart from the exact tax value, you may eligible to get the refund of tax. The 90% of provisional refund may be granted against claim of a refund on account of zero rated supply of goods or services or both. The provisionally refund shall be issued within the 7 days from the date of acknowledgement. Whenever you are submit the GST form or GST return form, you are getting acknowledgement. So you are getting acknowledgement within the 7 days you can claim the refund amount. This acknowledgement through GST form, what is the form mentioned in the refund is GST RFD 04. That form can use the refund. And also interest on refund. You can get the interest on refund if the refund is not provided within 60 days of the application by the proper officer. Then the refund has to be paid with an interest at 6% per annum. The calculated for the period of delay. The interest amount is directly credited to the registered bank account of the claimant that was declared at the time of the GST registration. Whenever you are getting the registration of GST, at the time you can mention your bank account, that interest or refund which credited your mention the bank account. So that is the system of refund. And what is the procedure to claim a refund under GST law? Any person claiming refund of any tax and interest, if any, paid on such tax or any other amount paid by him may make an application under section 54 subsection 1 before the expiry of 2 years from the relevant date in such form and manner as may be prescribed. A registered person claiming refund of any balance in the electronic cash ledger under section 49 subsection 6 may claim such a refund in the return furnished under section 39 in such manner as may prescribed section 54 under section or subsection 1 of the refund. So is there any specified format for filing a refund claim? Yes, every claim of refund has to be filled in form GST or FD1. However, claim of refund of balance in electronic cash ledger can be claimed through furnishing of monthly, quarterly returns in form GST or 3, GST or 4 or GST or 7 as the case may be of the relevant period. Today, under VAT CST merchant exporters can purchase goods without payment of tax on furnishing a declaration forms. Will this system be there in GST? Yes, there is no such provisions in the GST law of this under VAT CAG Act. What is the time period within which an acknowledgement of a refund claim has to be given is where an application relates to a claim for refund from the electronic cash ledger as per subsection 6 of section 49 of the CGST SGST Act made through the return furnished for the relevant tax period. The acknowledgement will be communicated as soon as the return is furnished, and in all other cases of claim of refund, the acknowledgement will be communicated to the applicant within 15 days from the date of receipt of application, complete in all respect. These all are the period mentioned in the refund claim. Also, who are all the other categories of persons entitled to refund of tax under section 54 subsection 1? The section 54 subsection 1 to mentioned a specialized agency of the United Nations organizations or any multilateral financial institutions and organization notified under the United Nations Act 1947, and consulate or embassy of foreign countries or any other persons or class of persons as notified under section 55 entitled to a refund of tax paid by it on inward supplies. This service both may make an application for such refund in such form of manner as to be prescribed before the expiry of 6 months from the last day of the quarter in which such supply was received. These are the categories of person entitled to a refund of tax under section 54. Already mentioned the section of refund is from section 54 to 58 mentioned the refund of tax. The notification shall come into force with the effect from the first day of July 2017 for the refund of GST. The exactly dated of 28/6/2017. The central government hereby specifies United Nations or a specified international organizations and foreign diplomatic mission or consular post in India or diplomatic agents or carrier consular officers posted therein for the purpose of the said section subject to the following conditions of notifications for the claim. The United Nations or specified international organizations, foreign diplomatic, and in case of supply goods concerned diplomatic or protocol division of the Ministry of External Affairs, for the refund of all the central tax granted for the foreign diplomatic. This explanation of these activities of notification number 16 2017 for the purposes of this notification, unless the context otherwise requires, specified international organizations means an international organization declared by the central government in pursuance of Section 3 of the United Nations Privileges and Immunities Act 1947, 46 of 1947, to which the provisions of scheduled to the said act apply. And what is the provision for claiming excess ITC as a refund under Section 54? The registered person may claim a refund of any unutilized input tax is also a eligibility for getting a refund. And also will unutilized ITC at the end of the financial year after introduction of GST be refunded. Suppose a taxable person has paid IGST, CGST, SGST mistakenly as an interest on interest rate of supply and also get the refund. And the refund proceeds shall be credited means already mentioned the when your registration and also bill payment of mentioned some other bank account, that amount credited in your bank accounts. So it is the easiest form of refund claim is also. So and also Section 54 subsection 8, net withstanding anything contained in 54 subsection 5, the refundable amount shall instead of being credited to the fund be paid to the applicant if amounts is related to refund of tax paid on zero rated supplies, refund of unutilized inputs, refund of tax paid on supply which is not provided, refund of tax in pursuance of Section 77, the tax and interest if any, and the tax of interest borne by such other classes applicants as the government may be getting the refund of the taxations. So also we need to identify or known to the relevant dates. What are the relevant dates? The relevant date means in the case of goods exported out of India where a refund of tax paid is available in respect of goods themselves, or as the case of maybe the inputs or input service used in such goods. In the case of supply of goods regarded as deemed exports, a tax becomes refundable as a consequence of judgment, degree, order or direction of the appellate. In the case of tax paid provisionally under this act, rules made therein the date of adjustment of tax. In case of person other than the supplier, in any other case the date of payment of tax is mentioned the relevant date. And also interest on delayed refunds. The Section 56 of GST Act mentioned the interest on delayed refunds. So it is called as a interest on refund. If any tax ordered to be refunded under Section 54 subsection 5 to any applicant is not refunded within 60 days from the date of receipt of applications under Section 54 subsection 1. The interest at such rate not exceeding 6% as may be specified in the notification issued by the government on the recommendation of the council shall be payable in respect of such refund from the date of immediately after the expiry of 60 days from the date of receipt of application till the date of refund of such tax. This mentioned under section 56 of GST, the interest on delayed refund. And also mentioned in section 57 for consumer welfare fund. The government shall constitute a fund to be called the consumer welfare fund. The following amounts shall be credited to the fund in such manner as may be prescribed as the amount of tax referred to under section 54 subsection 5 and any income from investment of the amount credited to the fund and such other monies received by it is such manner as may be prescribed. So the consumer welfare fund be utilized under section 58 is the government for the welfare of consumer in the manner of may be prescribed as the section 58. The chapter 10 of CGST rules 2017 mentioned the refund rules. So this refund rule of CGST 2017, Rule 18.9 to 97 mentioned in the CGST rules of 2017 for refund rules. Once again, we read out only the what are the rules mentioned in the chapter 10. Rule 89 of CGST rules 2017 is application for a refund of tax, interest, penalty, fees or any other amount mentioned the rule of 18.9. This used for the form of GST or FD1 for the applications and says developer form GSTR4 or form GSTR7 in case maybe some other specialized categories. Next, Rule 90 of CGST rules 2017 mentioned the acknowledgement of the form, where the application relate to a claim for a refund from the electronic cash ledger and acknowledgement in form GST or FD02 shall be made available to the applicant through the common portal electronically, clearly indicating the date of filing of the claim for refund and the time period specified in section 54 subsection 7 shall be counted from such date filing. The application for a refund other than claim for refund from electronic cash ledger shall be forwarded to the proper officer who shall within 15 days of filing the said applications. Where any deficiency or noticed from GST or FD3 or deficiency have been communicated in form GST or FD3 and also the same deficiency have been communicated in form GST or FD3 under the CGST rules, the same shall also deemed to have been communicated under these rules along with deficiency communicated under sub rule 3. Next, Rule 91 of CGST rules 2017 mentioned the grant of provisional refund. The Rule 92 of CGST rules 2017 mentioned order sanctioning refund. So provisionally refund means the officers grant to the provisional refund of the what the mentioned refund amount or paid the excess of refund. This rules 91. The rules 92 covers the order sanctioned refund of the GST. What is the amount mentioned? Before that we identified what are the refund amount, how to claim the refund amount. So these all are the rules or says about the getting refund amount from the proper officers. Under Rule 93 of CGST Rules 2017 mentioned the credit of the amount of rejected refund claim may be sometimes or rejected refund claim where any deficiency have been communicated in Rule 90 subsection 3. The amount debited in Rule 89 subsection 3 shall be recredited to the electronic credit ledgers, or where any amount claimed as a refund is rejected under section or under Rule 92 either fully or partially. Maybe the fully rejected or maybe the partially rejected, what the mentioned the form GST PMT03. Next, rule of 94 of CGST Rules 2017 order sanctioning interest on delayed refunds. Maybe some delayed refunds happening at the time of the order sanctioned for some other interest rate to the delayed refund. So what are the provisions are mentioned the delayed payment? These rules are saying. And any other refund of tax to certain persons mentioned the Rule 95 who the eligible for claim refund. These are the eligible persons mentioned in the Rule 95. And a refund of integrated tax paid on goods exported out of India. So most of the business are dealing within the organizations or within the states or nations, or some other business or export from India. That conditions how to get the refund amount. So these rules 96 of CGST mentioned what are the refund of integrated tax paid on goods exported. Also rules 97 of CGST Rules 2017 Consumer Welfare Fund. Before that we have mentioned the what is Consumer Welfare Fund and how to declare the refund amount for the Consumer Welfare Fund in section 92 of 15. So for examples, all credit to the Consumer Welfare Fund shall be made in Rule 92 of 5. Any amount having been credited to the fund ordered or directed as payable to any claimant by orders of the proper officers, appellate authority or appellate tribunal or court shall be paid from the fund. These are the mentioned the Consumer Welfare Fund. Also the committee shall meet as and when necessary but not less than once in a 3 months for the mentioned in the Consumer Welfare Fund 92 section of 5. Any agency or organization engaged in consumer welfare activities for a period of 3 years registered under the Act 2013. The section 18 of 2013 is under any other law for the time being in force, including village or mental or cemetery level cooperatives of consumers, especially women, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, or any industries as defined in the Industrial Dispute Act 1947 or 14 of 1947 recommended by the Bureau of Indian Standards to be engaged for a period of 5 years in viable and useful research activities which has made or is likely to make significant contribution in formulation of standard mark of the products of mass consumptions. The central government or the state government may make an application for a grant from the Consumer Welfare Fund. A consumer may make application for reimbursement of legal expenses incurred by him as a complainant in a consumer dispute after its final adjudications. All applications for grant from the Consumer Welfare Fund shall be made by the applicant member secretary that the committee shall not consider an application unless it has been inquired into a materials, details and recommended for a considerations according by the member secretary. The committee shall have some of the powers mentioned to require any applicant to produce before it or before a duly authorized officer of the government such books, accounts, documents, instruments or commodities in custody and control of the applicant as may be necessary for proper evaluation of the application. Also having power to require any applicant to allow entry and inspection of any premises from which activities claimed to be for the welfare of consumers are stated to be carried on to a duly authorized officers of the central government or the state government. To get the accounts of applicant audited for ensuring proper utilization of the grant, to recover any applicant in case of any default, to recover any sum due from any applicant of accordance with the provisions of the Act, to reject an application placed before it an account of factual consistency, to identify beneficial and safe sectors where investment outcome consumer welfare fund, to relax the conditions required for the period of engagement in consumer welfare activities. And the last of the rule mentioned in the consumer welfare fund is the Central Consumer Protection Council and other Bureau of Indian Standard shall recommended to the GST Council the broad guidelines for considering the projects or proposals for the purpose of incurring expenditure from the consumer welfare fund. These all are the mentioned the interest or refund of interest in GST refund. So here mentioned the clarity of the what is the conditions of refund, when get the refund or who is the eligible for getting the refund, and also having delayed for getting the refund means they have also have getting interest on refund. So the mention the some other rule of the how to get the refund mentioned clearly in the chapters of second refund and interest on refund of GST Act. So thank you.